Meta.
What's up, mijo? Was that not cool? Look at this guy.
Supposed to
Look at this
start
guy
again
over
so you
here.
could be the a
No, we're
clean.
not gonna start again. We're going in raw, baby. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Ricker and Bond. We have a great episode for you today. Mark Zuckerberg is getting into nuclear to fund his AI initiative. Also, OpenAI Sora is finally out. It's super cool, and we got some juicy conspiracies in the celebrity world. We know you're gonna love. What else we got today?
BuzzFeed sold hot ones, and the studio that makes it, Stanley mugs get a little bit faulty when you put in hot stuff, and and just our thoughts about life. You know what I mean?
That's right. Hey, it's a good one. Keep it right here. We'll be right back.
Da, 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 da.
That's right, baby.
Smooth Jazz 98.1 in San Diego back in the day.
RickerandBond.com. Do I still have the domain?
No,
I
you
hope
know.
so. Fuck. All right, I'll renew. I'll renew.
Oh, it's
Someone didn't take it, did they?
maybe if they
I
did,
don't know.
that's more of a flex than having it.
Fuck. All right, well,
That means someone would have to know about Ricker and Bond and find it valuable enough to buy it.
that's true. Someone just to spite us. All right.
Enjoy the intro that starts off with Will Smith. Will Smith going on a musical tour. Really long intro this is turning out to be, but how come you don't want me, man? You're about to hear it. It's a good one.
Yeah, and someone's gonna win tickets to a show, so stick around.
The Masters to Triangle Fire, 7 months of rain. You have new
That's right.
glasses?
Make what?
Are those new glasses?
I actually wore them last week, but
So I guess I'm not attentive enough.
I guess not.
Seven
But
Months of Rain, dude. Triangle Fire's eclectic album, The Cost of Things. Great record. I'm really a fan of that track, though. 7 Months of Rain.
Fire album, Fire project, Fire band, really great group of guys, especially the singer. Shout out Triangle Rob, Roberto Del Spado. Hopefully I'm saying that right.
Yes, surprisingly, you did.
It's that Duolingo, baby.
I think
Um,
around that, but you would just
yeah,
say
just talented guys. I can't wait for new music. And yeah, I just made 17 cents off you playing that, so it's
it.
whatever.
I still yearn for the day that the stars and time align where I get a Gunnar Lee and Triangle Fire show live in some person's LA basement.
Bro,
And
they play all the time. What are you talking about?
but
They
together.
play together like once a month.
Okay, well, when I'm there, specifically probably in like an August scenario or a January, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll see if we can put something together for you.
It is Raspado. Mexican shaved ice.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm
Very
sure
delicious.
not corn syrup and really healthy sugar that they're putting in that ice in South LA.
Dude, very on brand with LA, I was gonna say.
The Rasposado.
Yeah.
I don't even does he why does he go by that name?
I
He put
don't
a
know.
single out by that?
For a while, I thought that was his real
Damn.
last name.
So of course, singer of Triangle Fire, Robert Roberto del Raspado.
What's the corn called? The
Uh,
Mexican corn?
I don't know the name of it.
You gotta say it or else we're just both gonna look uncultured.
I don't know the name. I've never had it. I've never.
God
You think
damn
I've
it.
bought some? See,
Elote.
see.
Fuck. I've never had elote.
I've had corn with butter on it, but
Yeah, me too. I've
that,
never
are
had the
we
fucking
talking
street elote.
cold brew? Or are we talking? That can't be a soda, can it?
A soda? Who do you think I am? But yeah, I'm drinking an ice cold Coca-Cola at 422 at my big age of 29. Yeah, okay. Pre-diabetic. Yeah. No,
It's
no.
so funny. People be drinking soda, bro.
Dog. I work with people and they're like, we'll be eating
I Coke,
lunch and
dude.
they'll be like, got any sodas? And I'm like, ugh.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Just like I don't know. It's just how probably untethered from most of people I am. Because most people probably drink soda.
Yeah, probably most Americans. You know what I do like though? A nice unsweet iced tea.
Unsweet iced tea.
0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 carbs.
So drink
Iced tea.
tea and lemon, perhaps.
It's literally just water, tea, maybe there's probably some caffeine in there.
Nah,
But other than that, it's just like it's not soda, it's not water,
it's
it's
tea.
iced tea,
It's
you know.
tea.
Yeah, it's fucking
Good tea. Now, where do you get
fire.
this? I used to, Tavana, I believe, had those glass bottles of tea. And I'd go into a Walgreens in Tucson, Arizona when I was getting my doctorate in journalism. And I'd
Right.
get a loaf of bread for $1 that was probably from the days before and a nice glass bottle of tea and then just double chug it, dude.
Just get it at any fucking if I ever go to like a Jersey Mike's and In and Out, gotta get the iced tea.
I know we're a Blackstone guy,
Yeah, I gotta support the underdogs.
local Blackstone.
Support Blackstone owned business.
Right.
Oh, that's a good one. Let me write that down. That's
Put
good.
it on a t-shirt. Approximately 25% of Americans consume soda or energy drinks daily, or almost every day, according
How much?
to 25%
It's lower than I thought.
in June 2023. Additionally, nearly half of Americans report drinking at least one glass of soda per day. Um,
Damn.
Unsure what ChatGPT put those two sentences, which are seemingly contradictory, together. 25% of Americans consume soda or energy drinks daily or almost every day. Additionally, nearly half of Americans report drinking at least one glass of soda per day. Glass of soda, dude. Pouring it out of the can, or even better yet, having a big jug of it in the family fridge and you pour it out at dinner.
A 40 liter. Jesus, dude. I have one. I've had one in my fridge for like 6 months. I
I don't
bought it specifically for whiskey, but
sure.
I don't drink that whiskey that much, so it's just sitting there.
I don't know if I've ever been in a family, I go family hopping, had a family fridge of a 40 liter, a 40 ounce, if you will, perhaps, of
Yeah, it's
soda.
pretty weird to see it in there. I'm like, I'm never gonna touch you unless I need a quick chaser.
Ricker and Bond, it's Ricker, it's Bond, it's Ricker and Bond.
Sitting here judging soda drinkers like I don't fucking throw alcohol back almost fucking daily.
See?
No, it's not daily, but it's like twice a week.
Yeah, that's kind of a lot. Uh,
Yeah.
but speaking of fast food, you ever heard of BuzzFeed?
Yes, I'm familiar with the BuzzFeed.
Have you ever heard of Hot Ones, Bonjen?
I am familiar with the hot ones.
First We Feast, the studio behind popular show Hot Ones, was sold for $82.5 million
To BuzzFeed?
from BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed owned First We Feast and has sold Hot Ones specifically to um, a company called Crooked Media, the Soros Fund Management, which is wild, but even maybe more wild than Soros is Rhett and Link's Mythical Entertainment, dude. Just picking up IP.
So they all three of them own it together?
Yeah,
Wow, that's actually impressive. That's a huge show. So is it just the show or is it First We Feast?
it's looking like the deal includes First We Feast founder Chris Schoenberg and Hot Ones host Evans. Oh, so they invested in it. So the founder of First We Feast and Sean Evans with Crooked Media, Rhett Links, Mythical Entertainment, and Soros Fund Management, hilarious, sold uh, the studio behind Hot Ones. So it's looking like First We Feast is now owned by Schoenberg, Hot Ones, and Sean Evans. I mean, look a little deeper.
Yeah, the
BuzzFeed picked up.
fuck? Who
BuzzFeed,
bought what? Did they buy the show? Did they buy the studio? Did they buy the host? Did the host own the show? Or is he just
oh,
a fucking
let's take a step back here. BuzzFeed picked up Hot Ones and First We Feast in 2021 with an acquisition of Complex Networks for a
yes.
price tag of 294 million. So this is we're talking uh, Hot Ones and First We Feast, owned by Complex, 2021, sold to BuzzFeed for 294. February, BuzzFeed sold Complex to an e-commerce company and other investors for 106, 108 million. Um,
Damn, BuzzFeed. Just shaving off fucking value and then flipping.
yeah, having a lot of data.
Dude, they lost $100 million in 2 years.
BuzzFeed announced a deal to sell First We Feast, the studio. So sold First We Feast for 82.5. And the consortium of people who bought it includes the First We Feast founder, Hot Ones host, Crooked Media, Red Link, Soros Fund Management, which is just hilarious to all like, all right, Crooked Media podcast, Red Link, sure. And then also George Soros. Those freaking
He's hip,
liberals
dude.
love chicken, dude. That's what they say.
First we
So
feast.
apparently BuzzFeed had a short-term debt crunch. They might have been in a little bit of trouble. They said will reduce its debt. According to the company, BuzzFeed will now operate with a cash balance that is larger than its total outstanding debt. Would you look at that? As the deal allows it to reduce outstanding debt to 30 million.
And all they had to do was sell their most profitable IP for a loss.
uh,
Phenomenal.
Kinda. I mean, yeah, they sold Complex for a loss.
So Complex for a loss, which was already dying. So,
Freaking
um,
Red Link, dude, just out here buying stuff. They swing it, bro.
good for them.
I
They
don't know if they do it
fucking.
for a profit, but buying stuff for
I
millions.
wonder what is the total market cap of their company.
Uh, 400, 300, 500, maybe.
Maybe. Should we scoop it up? Or
I don't know, dude. Those are some respected colleagues of mine, and I want to do them good.
I don't watch them anymore, but they're I think besides maybe Philip DeFranco, they may be the longest lasting YouTubers that have had a sustainable business since like YouTube's conception. I want to
That's
say Smosh, but Smosh is just like bits and pieces of what it once was. And the
also
founders aren't even there anymore, except for Ian, I think.
they are now. Both
Oh, they bought it back. That's right.
both went back after Mythical bought it, and then they were like, "Please sell us it back."
Oh, Jesus, dude.
Uh,
That thing has
estimate.
really been through the ringer. It's like
Oh,
you get back with your ex after she fucked like 50 dudes. And she's like, please take me back. And you're like, I don't know.
an estimated 67 and 93 million in revenue is estimated for Mythical Entertainment, a workforce of approximately 300 employees. In 2019,
That's
Mythical
phenomenal. That's like better than fucking ABC.
acquired Smosh for 10 mil, um, and then sold it back for whatever. But so just Mythical doing Mythical stuff.
Remember the annoying orange? Who owns that?
It was that white dude, I think, one of the. Um,
Didn't he sell it to like fucking Disney or something?
he might have, and then, of course there was the whole Maker Studios thing.
Or maybe Nickelodeon sold it. Oh, Cartoon Network.
Oh, they made a TV show a little bit, didn't they?
Yeah. All
Uh,
right, enough with the fucking cartoons, bro. What else is going on in the fucking news, dog? I didn't get a chance to look at this Notion.
you have stuff. I was kind of milking that first. Uh,
Oh, yeah, actually I do.
yeah,
Apple not announced, launched another suite of AI tools along with iOS 18.2. iPhone 15 Pro users and up can now have image generation directly in their phone, ChatGPT directly in their phone, emoji generation directly in their phone, image recognition directly in their phone, and a couple other things. Apparently, the main thing where Siri just knows everything about your phone and everything about you still isn't out yet. So Apple's slowly pushing out these updates. You have a new phone. Have you enjoyed the Apple Intelligence Suite thus far, or have you not updated
did
yet?
on 18.1.1.
The fuck?
This is 18.2. Uh, Everything on 18.1.1 could have just not existed. Literally, the only thing that was different, besides maybe, I don't know if they did speed stuff that I can't see, but the only thing that a retail consumer could have seen was that the Apple Siri animation was cooler. Other than
Hmm.
that, nothing, absolutely nothing was different. Siri's still the same Siri, might have been dumber. It was probably a tiny bit slower. Uh,
Right.
it's getting hard out there for an Apple shareholder.
Yeah, it's kind of giving me Gemini vibes, the way they're really fucking
Oh,
dropping the ball.
Android vibes, dude.
Come on, Tim. Anyway,
Meanwhile,
um,
meanwhile, freaking Google's over here making multiple dimensions with their quantum computing chip.
man, you think the consumer gives a fuck about quantum
Dude,
computing?
so many, oh my God, dude, so many people posted about it. They were like, ah, the next big thing is this quantum computing thing that's been percolating for 90 years.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah, wake me up in 2080 when it's out, when they release the beta.
2080, dude. They're saying it's, 20, 30 years, it's going to get a little kooky.
20, 30, oh, god damn. 20, 30 years.
I,
Hopefully I'm still here. It's
I
taking
was,
forever with this shit.
most of the quantum media I've seen has come out of like crypto media in the past 6 years. And I posted on Twitter, I said, I've seen most of this quantum stuff come out of crypto publications, and they're talking about because it breaks into things a lot easier than whatever's the infrastructure now of the internet is completely broken if you have correct quantum computing. And I've only seen it on crypto, and then it makes you think if there's adversaries that want quantum computing to make their country the best, and you've heard it only out of crypto media, it tends to think that maybe crypto comes from a nefarious way to percolate quantum a little bit more. Just a thought.
Percolate?
Uh, if China made crypto and crypto talks about quantum a lot, perhaps crypto was a Trojan horse to get quantum research going or quantum information stored for people. Who knows?
Are you talking like blockchain or are you talking Bitcoin specifically?
Bitcoin.
Okay.
Think about it.
I don't know.
Think
I'm not.
about
I
it.
mean, yeah, maybe, sure, but like the fucking most, unless China is the Satoshi wallet,
That's
it really doesn't matter.
one of the
But
thoughts I'm thinking. Either way, quantum, very contentious between countries to get the first and bestest.
you
So
know what
here,
would solve this whole thing?
oh,
What could happen if fucking the United States sold a large portion of their gold and bought 20% of the Bitcoin network, right? And then any country that tries to like buy anything close to that amount, like the US will already have more. Plus, we have the most gold, so we control the gold and the largest digital decentralized money network, essentially.
the biggest Bitcoin holders as of now, there's a list of about nine.
Let me guess. Let me guess. Let me guess. The first one is Satoshi. The second
Second,
one is MicroStrategy.
fourth is MicroStrategy.
Who's the second and third?
Second is Satoshi.
Who's the first?
U.S. spot ETFs, which is a little hair nitpicky to put them all together, but
Oh, okay.
the U.S. ETFs.
Well, what percentage of is that? Is it like 12% or something?
I don't know. I only know the Bitcoin held, which is 1.1 million.
1.1 million, so that would be like 5%. Well, I don't, there's like 19 million Bitcoin out right now. Um, yeah, dude.
Interesting.
US could literally just like next fucking crash if it goes down to 60, just sweep up a bunch. And
That is
then what? China's gonna buy more than 20%. Good luck.
U.S. spot, Satoshi, which could be a government, Binance, MicroStrategy, U.S. government, Chinese government, and then Bitfinex, Kraken, Block One, Robinhood. Robinhood has a lot of crypto.
The thing that makes me think that it's not a government the most is if you read the Bitcoin white paper at bitcoin.org. It's only 8 pages, and although it is really sound really smart, it kind of reads as if it were written by a computer science student writing his final project. It doesn't look like it was written by a government. It looks like a hobby project that picked up steam over time. Now, maybe after Bitcoin was created, a government could have been like, "Yo, this is interesting," and bought up a bunch of it. But I don't know if a government made it. Just the way, like, it just it just looks like a fucking guy wrote it.
Sure. Well, governments love hiring guys to do things.
Yeah, a lot of agencies, a lot of stuff. But also, like this isn't the first time this has been tried. There've been other digital currencies, decentralized digital currency papers that have been written, some dating to as back as the 90s. I forget the names of them. And this was just another one that happened to pick up steam. I think it was because it was created after the housing crisis that it gained a community
Hmm.
pretty fast.
Hmm. Crypto and quantum, very hand in hand.
What about crypto and nuclear?
For like energy purposes.
Hmm.
In my head, they're not very intertwined, but yeah, energy wise,
Yeah.
little fission, little fusion, dude.
Meta's trying to make a nuclear power plant in Australia, I think, to power AI. Power a little llama, because this stuff. Oh God, lots of AI news to talk about today.
Thinking about Louisiana, perhaps.
Was it Louisiana?
So,
What if we had another Chernobyl? 'Cause we wanted to train pictures of fucking AI dogs.
Meta sees 10 billion AI data center in Louisiana using combo of clean energy, nuclear power. Project will utilize a combination of nuclear power, renewable energy, innovative contracting solutions. Investment not only benefits local government, et cetera, blah, 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 blah. Interesting. Onshored nuclear plus clean energy for specifically AI data. LOL.
I get. I mean, it makes sense because it would take up significantly less space than a wind or a solar farm.
Everybody is kind of not down with the wind and the solar, especially like not even just on like the Trump administration side, but everybody loved nuclear, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know like the cost comparison, but in terms of like space and efficiency, I think nuclear is the way to go.
Rather than making a deal with an existing facility or making an agreement with a specific company, Meta is starting a competition. This should allow a company to assess a potential range of designs from different nuclear developers to see which reactor designs best conform to their goals, including time frame and costs. But which one's going to look the coolest, you know? You got to have some cool design if you want to just prop up a nuclear
It's
plant.
the Facebook nuclear plant.
It's technically meta, dude.
That's crazy, dude.
In
Bro started, bro
it's
made
that
a fucking, bro made a social network in his dorm and it turned into this.
he made. Did they know what a social network was at the time? Did that word exist, or did that come after the fact?
Probably after.
So he made a directory of college kids.
Yeah. Yeah. And even he said, like, oh, dude, this will never compete with MySpace, dude. This is just a silly little thing. I'm gonna get a job after college. And
I was, I think I took a screenshot of it, but scrolling through Instagram, and it was the documentary of him and like an interview, drinking a beer, talking about Facebook and getting funded. I think it was actually like a milestone of users they hit, and then right under it was like modern day Zuck talking about, I don't know, AI or something, and it was quite the back to back. Shout out Drake.
how often do you think he jerks off?
Once a week,
Once a week? Maybe.
pretty healthy.
Yeah, you don't think it'd be more? 'Cause, like, it's under a lot of stress.
I gave him. Well, I was saying under time constraints, maybe not enough time, but if you don't have
S-
enough time to jerk off, bro,
You
what
gotta make that time.
if you don't have a minute and a half?
You gotta want it. Speaking of jerking off and Zuckerberg,
Please.
Mark is trying to slide his way into the Trump administration.
Oh, of course, dude. But
Um,
how so?
donated $1 million to Trump's inauguration, which is a rounding error for Mark. Uh, and also, he is apparently trying to become active in whatever tech and AI initiative that Trump has going on. He wants
Well,
to make sure that he has a seat at the table, if you will.
well, for
Mostly probably because he wants to build shit with zero regulation. But
sure. Well,
you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
might anyways, but it helps to suck up to an administration if you want to get on the good side of the regulations.
That's all fucking Elon's doing right now. Like, this is Elon's chance to get as much shit done as he wants.
Like, yo, I got a window.
Yeah, literally. He's like, yo, I got 4 years. I want to get started a little early. Like,
Because then you could also set on like dominoes of what happens. Well, maybe you can't exactly forecast that, but set a domino effect of laws and stuff for after. Is he only in for 2 years since he did a thing, or can he?
who? Trump?
Oh, yeah,
No, I think he's in the 4 years.
but didn't he already serve two?
No, he served one. He ran.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He ran three
Like
times.
half. He's cut off somewhere, I think, because you can only have 2 terms, 3 terms, 2 terms.
You can have 2 terms. I think you can only run 3 terms. Three
Interesting.
times.
Um, Donation of $1 million to Trump's inauguration fund, which is I've never heard of, and like I think I said this on another episode. I don't. Lobbying, of course, is a thing, but maybe I'm just old enough to see it. But gee willikers, these people are out and about, very public in their sucking up to administration.
You should see how much Elon gave him. I bet you that like most states in the US will have self-driving legal by the end of Trump's term because of what he's doing.
Donations is significant as Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, has not made similar donations to Joe Biden's inaugural fund in 2020 or Trump's previous inaugural fund in 2016, which is fun to note. Uh,
Yeah, because he was sucking the teat of Daddy Biden.
well, also didn't do it in 2016 though.
Who was fucking? Oh, it was Hillary. He was running against Hillary.
Donation was confirmed by CBS, BBC's U.S. media partner, reported by Wall Street Journal. Trump will be sworn in as the 47th U.S. president on 20th of January. Another coup presidential related things, I believe the South Korea president said he's not finna step down.
Oh, that's good.
But he
Democracy.
did apologize, so,
Isn't that crazy how the president should be like, no, I think I'm gonna stay a little longer.
it's,
What
a
the
little
fuck are
scary.
you gonna do about it?
It's a little like, and then everyone's like, hey, no, come on.
I don't know about this.
um, yeah, power. No headlines are telling me what I just said, but I'm pretty sure I read that. Paywalls on Washington Post. Thanks, Bezos. Um, yeah, what a wild little sequence that was. It's probably what people thought during Jan 6 stuff. Like, what? But this was even weirder. It was like President was like, yo, military, go hit that cappy. And military was like, oh, okay, dude, I guess so.
I am loyal to the flag, so
Well,
I
what are
will
you?
do what you say.
A bunch of dumb kids getting orders from dumber managers. They're like, okay, I mean, sure, dude.
You know who else just followed orders? The Nazis.
Uh, yeah, yeah. Government, military.
wait,
I mean,
wait. Technically, I
is it
may
not
be
a
wrong. I
military?
may be fucking up my World War II history, but I thought the Nazis were the anti-government.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Not
think that.
exactly the history. Uh,
But you have glasses on.
the history stereotype of the. I forget the meme. It was like you either pick history buff as a guy or like trains or something. I do like trains more than history, but I study it. But
Study trains.
no history. I don't really like trains that much.
Damn.
I went to Tucson to pick some out. That was actually one of the first stocks I bought was a CSX because I saw it on the train track,
Oh wow.
close to solar. What was Musk's thing he acquired? Solar joint.
Solar City.
Yeah, yeah, that was also one of my firsts.
More stock picks from Glenn at 11.
I had some dude going back. First of all, going back and I don't want to say that. I had meat a few times. I had Uber, probably should have kept a little bit of Uber. I forget when I bought it, but uh, I think I had some Spotify as well. Spotify, I sent you a screenshot, freaking nothing but up, and since like I think the beginning of this year,
The fuck? I didn't know Spotify made money like that.
Spotify and Uber are both like, okay,
Killing it.
sure, go ahead. Like, you guys looked like you were about to die 4 months ago. Go for
Yeah.
it, bro.
But I mean, Uber to me like has no competition. Lyft, sure, but who the fuck is choosing Lyft on their first try? Like Spotify is like genuine competition, and their competition has a leg up because it's Apple Music, and Apple Music's still losing, which is insane to me.
Yeah, I wouldn't like if someone said like, "Yo, you got to keep Spotify and Uber." First, I would put Uber above Spotify, but both of them, I would just be like, "Yeah, but nah,
You got Waymo
no."
in San Diego.
Oh no,
When
no,
you when you get in a Waymo, your
you're not supposed
Spotify
to.
and or Apple Music is already like connected, and your music is playing. It's
Whoa,
phenomenal.
Google, relax.
Yeah, it even has your blood pressure. It has your weight. It has.
Freaking Tim Cook said the future of Apple in the rearview mirror will be their most impactful thing will be health. And
When are they gonna get started?
you heard that a couple of times. You know, I've heard that through the grapevine in the past year or so. And it's like, you guys look like you're playing with CSS code.
He doesn't want to make a healthcare company because he doesn't want to get murdered.
Yeah, that too. I don't think we talked about that. Funny
Did
meme.
we talked about it briefly like the day it happened
Oh yeah,
last
yeah.
week, and I
Well,
was like, what?
this
A lot has unfolded since then.
I'm not abreast. If you watch my.
Yeah, I'm just reading a lot of shit on Twitter. Like the lore is the guy was a totally normal guy, valedictorian of his class, dictorian of his class, fucking super smart, super cool guy. Gets a back injury while surfing. Fucking goes crazy because he can't fuck for the rest of his life. Leaves his fucking family for 6 months. Nobody knows where he is. Then pops up out of nowhere and fucking murders the CEO. People dig deep into his social media. Found out he was writing books, reading books, and writing reviews on Amazon about the healthcare industry and back injuries and shit. And so like people are just piecing together like fucking shit.
But nothing in the public news about the dude who missed Trump's head.
Dude who missed Trump said the first time.
Yeah, one of the
He's
times
he's been there's been several assassination attempts.
at the golf
So,
course. I don't think that was assassination.
oh yeah, there was that. You know what? I'm not seeing a lot of Hunter Biden news. Uh,
Anytime I think of Hunter Biden, I always think of a younger kid, and then I see him and he's like 64.
Bruh, my friend pointed out to me that Hunter Biden's crime. Like at first, I was like, okay, whatever. Trump pardons people too, but apparently Hunter Biden was like fucking kids, and I'm not talking about teenagers. I'm talking about kids. And then he fucking showed me a picture on Twitter of like Hunter Biden like hand in hand with this Chinese girl who was like in a bikini, and she was like a child, like young, like 7 or 8. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then I go on Google, look up Hunter Biden pedophile. Nothing comes up. And
All
I'm just
right,
like, interesting, dude.
sure, sure, sure.
Interesting.
I know nothing. Anyway, Stanley Cups recalled.
So what?
Stanley Cups recalled.
Yo, fuck the Stanley Cup. We gotta talk about why the fuck isn't LeBron playing right now?
What
Why is he
do you mean?
taking a leave of absence from the Lakers for personal reasons?
Is he really
Yes, I know the personal reason.
unlikely to be traded? He wants to go to the Warriors.
Anxiety over getting arrested for being Diddy's buddy. Maybe. I don't know.
I know nothing. Uh,
Dude, you were in the tapes. Like, let's just be real, dude.
I know nothing. LeBron personal.
Jay-Z guilty or innocent?
I know nothing.
Bro, you are a reporter. You're supposed
I
to have an opinion.
haven't. made enough information yet to have an opinion.
You wrote the notion.
I wrote the notion. He published in WAPO. I know not enough to have a take either way.
Oh
I
my
really
goodness, dude!
don't even know what
All of your heroes are falling, bro.
my heroes, dude. I didn't listen to any Jay-Z albums. I kind of liked 444. The one I liked Bam Bam a lot. Bam Bam was great.
What's Bam Bam? Do
Uh,
you think Jay-Z? No, not Jay-Z. You think
the
Pharrell is regretting?
the reggae song.
Oh, you think Pharrell regrets Jay-Z having such a big role in his Lego movie?
Hey man, either go and you get people that have high status and maybe you don't know their integrity as a person and some, life's life. I don't know what's
Seems like they
going
were
on.
pretty good friends, though.
Yeah, well,
Damn.
I don't know what's going on with folks. Screw the Lakers. I don't care.
What do
Uh,
you think about the CEO Shooter naming you by name in his manifesto?
I'm a popular figure, bro.
He followed 7 people on Twitter, and you were one of them.
I
Can you
do a lot of
explain?
I do a lot of research on the public markets, and healthcare is a big part of it.
All right, all right. You're gonna make a statement that he had your personal number saved on speed dial on his phone.
A lot of my numbers still out there in public record. I don't do the best job of, it is a button on my Instagram. So,
Care to explain his tattoo of your name on his chest
John is a very common name. Everybody
with
knows. Little gay.
an arrow pointing to his heart?
uh, yeah, funny.
That said, this was Ricker's idea.
Common name, German lineage. It means richer. So maybe he wish he was richer. Uh,
Damn, I've never heard the name Ricker in my life before I met you.
well, I met a German man, and everybody knew it. So maybe you're not really inclusive of Germans.
Oh, I guess not. I ate a hamburger yesterday. Does that count?
But it was made in Hamburg.
Oh, right.
And people think it's freaking made here because people glug their cokes with it.
Well, to be fair, the cheeseburger was invented in Pasadena.
Yeah, you'd say that, but it's wrong, dude. Just, it's wrong.
Nah, I don't know
Do
about
your
that one,
research.
but
Do your research next time.
so what is considered American food then? The corn dog?
Cheeseburger. Like founded in America,
Yeah,
uh, bigger versions of other people's food, and
Pizza Hut.
and like yeah, chains of stuff. Uh, Probably dyes might be American. I don't know.
Dyes like blue color dye,
Yeah, I don't know.
cancer causing.
I don't know if that was in the world before the old Yank.
Microplastics, that's one of my favorite American dishes.
Yeah, dude, you got to get plastics in you because it's it's kind of like being a part of the world. Like plastics used to be trees, and someday you'll be a tree again, unless you go in like the ocean or something.
Some girl on X was like, it's so hard to find a man that hasn't been vaccinated and whose balls aren't filled with microplastics.
Sorry, dude.
My bad. I just do whatever Daddy Gov tells me to do.
Freaking suck it out of me, why don't you?
Oh, whoa.
That's what you say.
Ooh, whoa, this is what Jay-Z would say.
I know nothing about anything. I'm sure everybody's trying their best.
Okay, last Jay-Z question.
Yeah,
Beyonce.
yeah. Christmas still
Um, huh? Is Christmas ruined for the Carters? Is my question. Are we
great,
still doing Hawaii?
great, dude. Great, great alliteration there. I mean, you can't cancel the Christmas. I think that what is it? The football they're doing? She's doing. She's doing
uh,
a Christmas halftime either at NBA or the a football. I think it's football.
was she really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's been.
Also, he's in charge of the Super Bowl halftime show. Is that still happening? Like, come on.
I honestly really don't know what he's alleged with. Uh, what is he alleged with? Kid stuff.
Raping a 13-year-old girl with
Oh,
Diddy.
with Diddy. I did see a
Um,
clip of what's his name talk about it. Damon John, not Damon John. Sorry. Another bald black man. Uh,
wow. Okay.
what's the co-founder of his name? I think it's Damon, isn't it?
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know. Fuck, I was gonna ask something.
yeah, Damon Dash.
Something about Jay-Z.
Well, we have to take a mandatory government mandated break, so we can do it after that.
Jay-Z.
That's right, Bonjan. 2.6 million mugs have been recalled from Stanley, the poppin' mug brand that was poppin'.
That's a lot of mugs. I have one.
Well,
Why?
why is the main question on both of our minds? Uh, I really mugs,
Drinkware Stanley Company. Or
mugs.
Stanley.
Let me get into it. I've been wanting to say this for a while. You asked me about my opinion on people raping kids, people having sex with kids, but
Yeah.
what's really important is about these Stanley mugs, dude, and how they're ruining our American dream. Back in 2006, actually since 2016, these mugs have been running rampant on not only us as grown adults, but our children, with pink and sepia and brown mugs that had a higher bubble than some NFTs. And now these mongrels, these scum of the earth Stanley manufacturers of mugs that will only be stored in someone's cupboards after 2 weeks of use. That was my monologue. It was just a joke. But 2.6 million of travel mugs have burn risk. So you can just burn yourself on a mug.
Like they catch fire?
I don't know.
Okay, that's a relief because I thought they were like lead was seeping into the water and
Oh, that's
people
true.
were drinking it and getting fucking ass cancer.
Called PR. They do
If
the
it's just like, oh, my fucking water bottle will catch fire or whatever, I can handle that. I gotta disagree. I gotta push back on you
oh
respectfully here when
whoa
you say
dude.
you put the mug away after 2 weeks of use.
Okay.
I was gifted a mug, a manly black mug, not one of the handle ones. It has a little thing. I wish I had it so I could show you. I can't leave the house without it.
Oh,
Like I like with like sometimes I leave it at work for and I go home for the weekend. I just don't drink water. I
right,
just like forget to drink it.
right.
But like in the morning, I just put it in there and I drink it. I'm just like, bruh, this shit is so crisp and so cold, and it's so easy to drink. It is a quality product. The apple of mugs for sure. Worth $50? Yes,
Action
yes.
travel. So both are recalled to the switchback and trigger action travel mugs. After nearly 100 reports of people being burned, a total of 91 reports have tallied worldwide, claiming that heat can cause the product's lid to shrink and potentially detach. Typically used for extreme hot drinks. Oh, that's what they mean by burn. These
Oh,
little,
okay,
these
that makes
little,
sense.
these little headline makers. Typically used for extremely hot drinks, this results in burn hazard after the heat causing the lids to shrink and maybe detach.
I've never used mine for a hot drink before, but I can see how that would be useful. And I can also see how the lid could slip off.
Now, this is important stuff here. I've, kind of looked over some of the topics that you brought up because they're just not as important. Uh, you know, China, presidential pardons, presidential coups,
All the celebrities being in a
every
fucking
everything
satanic pedophile ring.
just doing bad stuff. But this is mugs we're talking about here, and
This
it's
is like
important.
this is probably has the most impact
This
out
is
of
mugs. I
everything.
mean, 91 people have said that their drinks spilled on them.
Everybody who we mentioned, all the previous stories, I guarantee you, I can put this on my life. They have drank water.
That's true.
So,
That's
so
true.
mugs are important because mugs are a way to consume water.
That's true. That's life. That's
Yes,
life. If you can't, you're trying to hold water in your hand. You go to the local
the watering hole.
pond, and you and Jay Z, Hunter Biden, and Barron Trump are all there trying to drink, trying to drink. I can't. It keeps on slipping through my fingers. I can't cup it right. What do we need? Some kind of exactly. That's it. A cup of sorts.
Yes, I was thinking today when I went to Starbucks and I said, "Yo, can I get an iced coffee?" And they're like, "Sure."
In
Hold
your
out
hand.
your hand.
Dude, hold on. Let me rack my brain. There has to be a better way. And so that's when I called up my buddy Stanley Yelnats. You might have
Hmm.
heard of him. He was in prison. He was in prison for a little bit. That's neither here nor there. He got a a pardon from President Obama back in the day. He was digging holes. Whatever, dude. It's in his past. I call him. I say, hey, I've been going to Pete's Coffee now for 24 years. Every time I want a hot sip of Joe, as I call it, because usually the bartenders, the coffee brewers, their names are Joe or Jolene. They give me the coffee, but it's in my hand. I burn myself. So this actually is triggering for me. A little traumatic experience, seeing that a really good man, Stanley Elnat's mugs are being thrown through the dirt.
That sucks. I wish you were here to defend himself.
He died because he burned himself.
Third degree burns, yes, to the crotch.
Yeah, yeah.
You should grab a mug if you have the chance. Um,
I'm not the most mobile guy.
Amazon.com, my friend. Oh wait, you mean like you don't leave the house? I
Yeah.
see.
I go on
Uh,
walks and I bring water bottles.
I got it. Yeah, if you just hate the earth, you could just say that.
I recycle it in a blue recycling
You
bag
can
that I
bang
throw.
this shit up, bro. Like you could take a metal bat to this shit. It'll get dented, but you can still drink out of it.
As part of our mug stand up live pod.
Mug night.
Uh, we're gonna go Texas new IPO, which is interesting because not a lot of IPOs happening, or an inflation of YouTube prices.
Let's talk a little YouTube. YouTube
Of course, I
TV.
said that because it was the last thing I said.
Hmm.
YouTube TV.
Yeah.
YouTube TV. Everybody uses it. Everybody loves it. Raises a monthly charge 14% to 82.99 from $10. Used to be $10.
No,
Yeah, it used
they're
to be.
raising it $10.
Oh, they're
So it
raising
used to be
$10.
72.
All right, dude. Call me Jay Z. Why don't you, dude?
But I do think when it started, it was like $45, $50 a month.
The increase is the latest for the streaming service, which debuted in 2017 at $35 a month.
Oh
That
wow.
is a hikey pricey in a short period of time.
YouTube TV. What do you get with YouTube TV? Because it's not just your typical YouTube premium. It's extra shit. It's like basically cable. It's best live TV streaming overall. You got your ABC, your CBS, your Fox 11, your ESPN, your CNN, Food Network, Bid Network, Univision, MSNBC. You get it. It's fucking cable.
It's a lot.
How much is cable? I don't know. How much is cable? Fucking cable price. What's a fucking cable company? DirecTV?
Let's do Spectrum, eh?
Spectrum Cable.
Although DirecTV, sponsor of San Diego Football Club.
So you get sports with YouTube TV, which would probably justify the premium price if you're that into sports.
I mean, sports. Is that
Um, I feel like you get all this with Hulu though. No?
you probably get a lot of with all the stuff. Spectrum TV packages priced at 95 per month. TV Select Plus 105 per month. Over 160 channels. Instant Premiere for internet $50 a month. But YouTube's not giving me internet, so it's probably creeping up to the median price of cable sellers.
That's true. That's true. I was gonna say, all right, that sounds like even though YouTube TV is expensive, like you don't have a bunch of extra hardware in your house. You know, you're just paying for the service. But then if they're giving you the internet, you need the hardware in your house. So yeah, a little much, a little fucking much. I'm not sure why. Maybe it costs more to get these sports contracts, I presume. So they want to pass the cost on to the customer.
I think they might just be raising it to get more
More
margin.
money,
Yeah,
probably.
because it's so funny that all these streaming services are slowly going just back to the price of cable and the same offering as cable.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime has football. Amazon Prime has uh, other stuff. Netflix has WWE.
Netflix killing it. Fucking Hulu and Disney Plus combined. Using that word lightly because they're both owned by the same company. So now just getting Disney Plus, you get a bunch of shit that isn't like Disney, which is interesting. And I think I pay like $5 a month for that or something, maybe
for
7.
for Disney Plus.
Yeah, Disney Plus, but it's also Hulu. So like, if you want to watch fucking Family Guy, and then you feel like you want to watch fucking Ratatouille.
Just cartoons. Dude.
What if they just call Ratatouille Rats? Such
Uh,
a Pixar move.
yeah, it would be very Pixar-y. Did you know? Okay, apparently, I was listening to this somewhere else, and that Disney movie Red Panda
Uh huh.
is about a girl getting her period, kinda.
Okay.
I
I
didn't
haven't
know
seen
it.
it.
I've only seen the poster of a girl turning into a red panda, but
I thought
apparently,
it was about 9/11.
what?
Yeah.
I think that might have been a joke. You seen?
No, I feel like we both need to watch the movie now.
Okay, let's
Cause like,
everybody start right now watching Red Panda.
is that why they didn't put it in theaters? Or
Not in theaters.
yeah, why would they make a movie about that?
I don't know. I also haven't seen it. Can't confirm or deny, but apparently the first couple minutes are like a girl gets her period and then turns into a red animal.
Yeah, I don't know. I might skip that one.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I was reading online that like it happens like this could be totally wrong. Like in 2001, like 9/11 is just like happening in the background. And I don't
oh,
fucking know.
could be one of
Could be
those
wrong.
things.
Kind of weird to put in a Pixar film though.
Well, I also don't know if it's true.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd be
Let's
watching the
continue to
internet.
speculate. Well, we could just
Everybody
watch it.
can speculate on our speculation. I
Well, I'm
probably
just gonna
won't
go on
watch it.
ChatGPT. I don't have time for that shit.
Uh, was thinking about seeing Moana 2, didn't. Uh, but
I heard it's
yeah,
not great.
I'm a sucker for water movies. I like water stuff.
Really, I think the guy Lin Manuel Miranda from what's that fucking play?
Everybody knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, that play. Fame.
Hamilton.
Hamilton fame, man, in the Heights, one of my personal favorite Broadway plays.
Also, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Or yeah, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Yeah, he didn't write any music for this one, so it wasn't as
Oh, was
good.
the first one Lin Manny?
Yeah, apparently though he writes music for the Mufasa movie, the prequel to The Lion King, which I like. I'm not a guy that like just goes to movies or anything, so I'm just gonna like pretend like I'm into movies for a second. But like, I want to be excited for it. But the animation is just so fucking boring, dude. It's just like it looks like real lions. There's no facial expressions like the original. Not to sound like an old fogey here, but
Yeah.
like when a lion smiled in the original Lion King, you knew it was smiling. But here it just looks like a fucking lion, so it's weird,
Let's
you
see what
know.
we got going here. Disney movie?
Disney movie, yeah. So they made a Mufasa. It's about fucking
This isn't
obviously.
2019, dude.
No. They made another one. It's just called Mufasa.
2024 is a sequel to 2019 remake of the 1994.
Yeah, Lin Manuel Miranda actually writes the music in this one, I believe.
I mean, yeah, this poster is a freaking Animal Planet.
I know. Blue Ivy Carter's in it.
Has what? How old is she?
She's a fucking. I think she's like 12, and she's a lion. I think
Or
she's a blade of grass.
probably, probably
She's Pumbaa, bro.
this tiny little lion in the bottom right.
I wonder if like, let's say you have a kid,
Yeah.
like a kid that's too young to follow a story, but you like show them a movie because they're like enthralled by the colors and shit. I wonder if they would watch this and get bored because it just looks like real animals
Yeah.
because they can't follow the story.
Yeah. Cartoons are cool. But maybe, these iPad kids are evolved in their infant likes.
You gotta have fucking Subway Surfer playing on top of the movie while they watch.
A picture in picture of a streamer.
Yeah. Oh Jesus,
That sounds like it would get a lot of people to go.
it's funny
That's
as
a
fuck.
great idea. Low
Stream
price.
theaters,
Yeah, or a one-off
date out.
premiere. So you do just a little picture in picture of Mr. 22-year-old Sanat watching Joker 3.
I just don't get the appeal of watching streamers, like just watching the actual stream. Like I
Another,
get watching clips, they're funny, but like
another great meme was one of the little sketch guys who has the white guy, kind of reddish hair and just like the worst patchy facial hair you've ever seen. No shade, no disrespect.
which guy?
He's one of the Instagram guys that makes sketches, reels and stuff. He's white, long beard, long hair. But the premise was meeting someone that watches streamers live, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know you guys exist." I watched
Yeah,
the
dude.
clips, of course, but I did scroll through Twitch the other day, and it's a fun place to scroll. I'm gonna mute this so nothing happens, and I am failing. I'm failing. I'm failing. I'm failing. I'm failing with the
Fired.
mute.
Dude, you're so fucking fired, dude.
It's at the bottom.
I wouldn't even come in tomorrow, bro.
Oh, it's Thursday night football, dude. You gotta watch some football on Twitch for free. Am I watching this for free?
So much just streaming it, dude. Sometimes I watch Clippers games on TikTok live.
I used to. I've watched. I've watched a lot of concerts of people just live streaming it. Dude, okay, I've said this before, but live chats are just amazing. There's something to be cherished. Just people chatting as they're watching sports and concerts, and even financial content on YouTube. It's just a great place to be.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is Prime Video streaming it, which is one would assume, an Amazon affiliate.
That shit sounds so difficult to make. Just a stream with like
Dude,
live chat just going on.
how? Oh yeah, there it's. I'm I'm watching it, watching football. Uh, I wonder how long. Oh, oh my goodness! So oh my, and then there's ads popping. Okay, so uh, an ad just popped up on the bottom. There's a pick'em ad, and this is all kind of Twitch stuff that has existed before with like plugins. But sponsored by Procter and Gamble, you can do a participate in predictions for every Thursday night football game. But I was wondering how long before these predictions, sponsored by Old Spice, will turn into gambling. Amazon probably, you don't really see Amazon integrating gambling into things, but DraftKings has took over a cable network that was Bally Sports that was took over someone else. So if you turn on like local Clipper games, it's a DraftKings or no FanDuel Sports Network.
Oh wow,
Hilarious and very modern.
that's funny, dude. Next is gonna be like Mr. B Sports Network.
Yeah, I mean precisely. Prime Video on Twitch, owned by Amazon. So funny.
What
People
the
chat
fuck?
away. We got 61,000 users, 61.6 thousand users in twitch.tv/Prime Video. And people are saying he might be the GOAT. This guy's insane. Puka Tua. Chats are
Who?
the best, bro. This guy named Puka on the Rams.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That reminds me of Hawk Tua girl because it kind of
That's,
sounds like Puka. You
that's
think
why
she's in jail?
Puka Tua. No, dude, she shouldn't go to jail.
I think she just got a little too ahead of her skis.
I mean, celebrities get caught up in the crypto thing. I think it's it might be an okay precedent to set, but
I put my entire life savings in that coin.
all these Twitch things I'm subscribed to are just like old crypto and market channels and a
Is the
couple.
fucking is the bull over yet? I'm tired of this expensive ass crypto.
I mean, the Hawk Tua definitely works with it, narrative wise. Everything I've seen on my preferred social network is 1/4 crypto. I've seen people saying, it's so funnily to say this with like a confident tone online. Yeah, sorry to say it, Bitcoin's a scam, dude. It's like, okay, but whatever.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah,
$99,000 a Bitcoin.
I mean,
It's not nuts, dude.
narrative toppy, but .01 used to be $10 for my Japanese gambling.
That's fucking nuts, dude. So you're just old, is what you're saying.
I'm not that old, but
Fucking grandpa,
I,
all
I,
right.
I was also thinking about this. We wrote essays before ChatGPT existed, and that will certainly be a thing.
Yeah, if I were a teacher, and I thought about this extensively,
Hmm.
if I had a class,
Hmm.
an English class,
Hmm.
and I wanted them to write an essay, I would say on a topic, I would say go home and research this topic. Use ChatGPT if you want. Have it teach you about the topic, and then you're gonna come to class and write the essay by yourself. And I want to see how much you've learned.
Yeah, I would say like, and this is kind of in depth for English, but you might as well try to find a way to help train a model based on your own writing.
Yeah, would
Because
that be more science or computer class?
I know, but F it, dude. You're
We don't have the budget. What are you talking about? Well, Windows fucking XP.
just freaking English teacher be like, all right, I get the gig, but human writing will be important to train these things. So see, what parts of, I mean, that might kind of like an integration thing of see what part of your essay is a model getting trained on. But it's also like now the human writing is a cool commodity that's not zero worth. It's a bit premium.
Yeah, kinda, but I mean, like, I made a website that is just pumping out like just bullshit AI blog articles every day, and I think it's starting to work in terms of ranking on Google.
Mhm.
And with that being said, if it makes as much money or gets as much views as a blog that was written by a human, are they both worth the same? And I'm not talking about like AI writing like a book like Harry Potter, like that's different. That's art. I'm talking about specifically for making money.
Uh, very explicitly monetarily, yeah, it's kind of one to one of like AI writing can make more money, but I'm kind of talking like quality.
Oh yeah, because my shit is not quality.
Which is, I mean, easily
Definitely for SEO.
could be in like a couple years, but
Yeah, it could get there.
I mean, yeah, it will probably. I think that's the easier part.
Have you tried
Oh,
Sora?
no, but I've tried O1 and I had it for a while, but I didn't realize I wasn't using it, and it is a whole lot better than 4.
Yeah, I think I'm using O1 or O1 Mini or something.
Yeah,
Um,
I could see people paying money for it if they have complex math and science.
Sora was just released after months and months of waiting. The OpenAI text to video platform, which literally makes video out of nothing.
Can I demo it right now?
Yeah. It might be a little slow because it's in the queue, but out of nothing, we mean like out of billions and trillions of data points and inputs and fucking models and electricity. It's really something amazing. And I don't know, dude. I'm scared for Hollywood.
Let's see.
I'm not that scared because fucking studios will just use this shit to
Supplemental.
make movies even faster.
Yeah. Um, I, I have a plan, I guess. A username.
Bro, my username is Bond, so I got that username. So
I really want to be tracked. I am tracked, but I don't want to be searched. Uh, let's do that. Onboarding on the Sora. Put in a user. I want to explore the feed, a feed of people's stuff. Okay,
yeah,
Tumblr.
so
Okay, Tumblr.
yeah, I feel like it's kind of like social networky. I feel like they did that more for safety so that like there's a track record of everything that people make in the public. Um I don't know. I think you can download the videos, but there's a watermark in the corner which can easily be cropped out. I don't know if this is only a consumer facing application or if developers can use the tech to build their own apps. So far, it looks like just a consumer facing application. which sucks because I want to make some stuff.
And you can only
But
go up to 10 seconds.
yeah, something like that.
You can do two videos, 480p, 1080p, 720p, four times slower, aspect ratio, presets. Um, interesting. So it's very mini clips.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now
Uh,
it's about to get crazy.
what should I make?
I don't know. Whatever you want. Make something like that would like be like guy getting robbed in Bronx, New York, CCTV footage.
Oh, fun.
Something that will like look real. Let's see how real it looks. It'd
Story,
probably be like can't make this because it's too violent or something.
storyboard. Is that the same thing, or is this giving me a an up, an elevation? Oh, this is interesting. Storyboard is a tool to help you visualize the actions. Blah blah blah. Late at night, you made it for me. Create. Adding the queue. Can I go back to the home page while it queues? I certainly can. Um, oh yeah, someone made an explosion here. Oh my god, dude, they better. I,
Los Angeles downtown getting destroyed by
they
nukes.
better have this people getting code right on this homepage because I'm watching an explosive winter scene from Grable Guru on December 12th, 5:37, which was made 4 minutes ago from when I'm reading, and I could recut it, remix it, blend it, or loop it, or edit the story. And if I go into options here, can I tell people I don't want my stuff to be published? I sure can, and I sure will. Uh, I do not want to improve the model, and I don't want to publish to explore. Fun
How's
stuff.
your footage looking?
We're at 92% of a late night encounter. The prompt was upgraded via the storyboard option for ChatGPT or for Sora.com, which is not ChatGPT. And static view. The words are not good. Um,
Yeah, it doesn't do text well.
it
It's a good
work.
way to identify something's AI for now.
It definitely. Well, if you made a storyboard for me, why would you not make all three clips? Um, and then I can add this to the queue at the same time. Well, one video at a time. Upgrade to generate more videos. One thing this company does good is you got usable demos right away, dude. I know Sora kind of was floating through the
The ether.
atmosphere, yeah, but no one really kind of thought about it. I guess they did those dog clips, um, but I didn't envision it to be like a Tumblr.
Yeah, it is very social network esque.
Codes featured, and there's usernames. And do I can I search these usernames? Only yes,
Yeah, look me up.
I can. I can click a username and see what they've made. Um, I'm I've been a a seasoned Sora prompt engineer for who counts how many years now. Um,
30.
I don't know how to look up people's username. I can do a query and a user look very typable, um, and it is not interesting. Um, it is very entertaining to see what people are making in real time. Taiwan flag at Tiananmen, which might be a Chinese thing. Oh my god, dude, they gotta make sure they got some parameters on what's going on. Explore. They got little Costco people walking into Costco. This is a Japanese prompt by Andy Yang. People for
If you're a
what?
stock footage actor,
Yeah,
I would just put the fries in the bag, bro. Like
Students' quiet reflection. I'm looking at. Yeah, I mean this. Like I have to squint to see if this is not AI. So to an untrained eye,
Like fucking Costco TVs are about to go stupid with this Sora footage.
storyboard stuff. Someone. It is very interesting to see people's stuff. That's probably a biggest part of this. I'm still queuing my stuff over here. Um,
What is real? Is life even real?
yeah, I was watching a mathematician talk about the simulation theory, and they can't prove or unprove it. And I
They
don't know.
can't.
They cannot prove or unprove that this is a simulation.
Can't AI approve or unprove it?
um, but I wrote uh, a little thing down because I was thinking like, and this is it really doesn't matter, but if like, all right, this is quantum's been being talked about a lot. Could be a simulation that you live in, but if you're in a simulation, you might as well, you're basically the main character in your simulation in your point of view. So you have basically you got to save the planet as your POV, or at least optimize your simulation life as best as you can, just like if it was a real life.
Yeah, save the planet. What the fuck? I don't want to save the planet.
But if you are the main character of a simulation,
Uh
you
huh.
got to save the planet, or you got to do something cool at least.
Wait, why do I have to save the planet though? Why can't I just
Save the
chill?
planet, or be maybe chilling is the cool thing, but like you got to find something cool, make a business.
Isn't
Like
the goal just to not die?
no, of a simulate. Well, I guess
Like if you
part
die, the game's over. I mean,
it,
you could be homeless and you're still winning because you're still in the game.
but depends on what the simulation is for. It could be a consciousness thing. It could be a battery thing. It could be like you're about to die, and this is the only way to keep you. I haven't seen the Amazon. I got a few movies on the queue that I kind of want to look into that are like time and quantum based and all that. One of them is a Nicolas Cage movie called Next from 2007, and you can see the future up to like 2 seconds or something, but it changes the future.
So it's super unhelpful. I can do that too, bro.
Dude,
That's like fucking That's So Raven, dude, but worse.
you gotta see this movie called Next by Nicolas Cage. It's
I just had a vision. I'm gonna take my glasses off in 2 seconds.
it's all the rage. Well, you think that's your future, but you
That,
thinking about it changes.
that was my future. That's what I saw.
Look at this. When terrorists threatened to detonate a nuclear weapon in Los Angeles. I mean, it's nuclear, it's time based, it's Nicolas Cage.
What?
Blessed or cursed with the ability to see events minutes before they occur, Chris Johnson
It's
earns
a
a,
little different.
earns a living earns a living as a magician in Las Vegas and keeps a low profile under an alias. When terrorists threaten to detonate a nuclear weapon in Los Angeles, government agent Callie Ferris goes on the hunt for Chris and hopes to convince him to help her stop the coming apocalypse.
That's actually like if you have a superpower,
Sick movie.
just say you're a magician and be like, I can't tell you how I did that. I just can't.
Budget was 45 mil, comma 78 mil, and box office was 77 mil. So I don't know what two revenue commas are.
I think being a magician would be cool. Like if you're actually a good one and you're just like pulling shit out of people's wiener hole. You're pulling a scarf out of someone's dick hole.
Why is my camera's on for Zoom? Um, yeah. What an episode. 5 minutes left. We can wrap it up here.
Holy shit. Good thing we have a 5 minute advertisement.
What did we learn on this episode? Stanley Mugs.
Stanley Mugs, Meta is going into some power.
He was doing some quantum.
The
BuzzFeed
guy that
sold. BuzzFeed
killed the
sold.
CEO
Kill the
is in
CEO.
jail.
Is he in jail?
I think he's in jail.
Yeah, we don't know for sure.
I,
Speculation
I'm pretty sure
runs
no, he's at
rampant on
home.
this, runs rampant on this program.
He's up like a million baddies in 2 days, and he can't even fuck any of them.
The CEO guy?
Yeah, I see all the women in love with him.
Yeah, because he's gay.
Is he? Is he? He's not gay.
That's the meme that everybody loves him because he's a little gay twink.
No, everyone loves him because no, it's not. He's not
I
gay.
know. Everybody's like, "Oh, healthcare." First of all, we've already said, "Screw you." It doesn't solve anything, you numbskulls.
I know, but you know these fucking girls are like,
That too, but no. Some people are like, "He's a cute little gay guy." Everybody knows it's a gay stereotype.
he's not gay. He's not
Dude,
gay.
go look up "guy and gay" meme. Maybe,
But
maybe
is he actually like? Is he actually homosexual?
I haven't sucked his dick. I don't know, dude.
Well, like, all right, all right. Well, I
Maybe
stand corrected.
my idea is a little bit more inclusive of you, and I see fun gay meme stuff, dude.
I gotta check the homophobia. You're right.
I did
Absolutely.
stumble upon. I wanted to go to it. Ricker and Bun,
I
everybody. We're gonna do probably the best intro we've ever done. So you've already heard it, but for those of you that start backwards first via chapters, I don't know how you do it, but you do it well. Thanks for listening, Ricker and Bond. Instagram, Ricker and Bond, and that's it. Whatever.
love you.